Alright, quick oil change on this Volvo C30 1.6 diesel. I think it's a D2 then. So we have one bolt back here. These are 30mm Torx bits. 1 bolt, 2 bolt, 3 bolt, 4 bolt, and then mirrored on the other side. 1 bolt in line with that one, 2 bolt, 3 bolt. So yep, take them off. Then this tray comes off. Once you got your tray off, what you want to do, come to the bottom sump. I've kind of heated up the oil a little bit around the car for a wee bit. Made sure it wasn't too hot. Get your drain bucket ready to go. This is a 21mm bolt. Right. 21mm socket, wrench. Get it started. My technique is pushing up on the bolt at all times, spinning it, making sure there's pressure on it. Right, I think I'm at the end of the thread. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Right, let's let it drain. Right, take the oil cap off just to help let it drain. Make sure it's still going in there, and I like to let the car back down onto the ground, make sure you don't squish your oil pan. It just helps with the draining process. There you go. Right, whilst we're here, waiting for the oil to drain, we might as well get the filter. The filter is down behind here. It's quite a squash in there, so you want to take this boot off. These worm clamps are just 7mm on both sides. Don't put that on the terminal, and this should just pop right out. Then you can see the top of that oil filter hose in there. So it's 25Nm on it. So from memory, it's a lot easier if you just take the airbox out. There's a little kind of O-ring thing in there. This here will need to come out, so push them plastic trim clips in, and just do a little pop, and then that'll come up. Make sure you don't lose them. And then this will wriggle out with 2 hands probably. Either way, it's pretty loose. I'll lift this little tab up here for the MAF. Don't drop it just like I have. Tab on it. And pull the cable out there. Sling that up there. And then this should all lift out. There's a little, oh, gotta always take off the end. Grommet here. And then that whole airbox shall almost lift out. There's just a vacuum line on it. There you go. Now you got a bit more access into there. 27mm socket, extension on it. And then just take it off, crack it, but then let it drain for a little bit. Okay, it's nice and loose. I'm going to leave it for a minute just so it can drain, and then I'll take it out. Drop that. You can hear it start to run more oil. These have got like a little plug in them. It stops the oil from falling out of the thing, but it allows it to drain when you come to take it up. I've always found that this hose is quite flexible, so you can lift him up out the way. And then just slowly pull it up, let it just drip for a minute or two. Don't want to make too much of a mess. And then wiggle them on out. There we have it, the oil filter. Alright, so with your new filter, you just want to check to make sure it is the same. So you'll see with your filter how you've got this little bit that sticks out, this bit here. So that has to, you see that hole there? It has to go into that hole there in it. So in your kit, you should come with an oil filter and another oil O-ring. So this is a square one. So you need to change the oil O-ring on the housing, if it will focus. Yep, you have to change the oil O-ring on the housing. So that's easy enough. Just get a screwdriver, flick it out, flick that one on. A lot easier when you take the filter off. Just watch the threads. Take your time. wiggle the screwdriver up and under. Yeah, pull it off like that. Off it goes. It's just like that. I want to make sure that the it's all like on one edge, so as you can see that's fine right there, but then we get to here, it's twisted, so we need to sort that out. Just lift it up. Still not right. There we go. Sorted itself. That's looking good. Make sure that's seated properly all the way around. And then you want to just put a dab of oil on your finger, new oil, old oil, whatever, and just lubricate that seal so as it goes in easier. Just like that. Triggers to getting these things in is you pop them in the first kind of click so as they can still wiggle around quite nicely. Then you go put the tab in the hole, so you aim for it down there. Just make sure you don't trap it in anything. Right, where's that little knob? Right, he's facing right the way down. Put him in, give him a wiggle until you feel it seat. And spin it in. Get your ratchet, get a couple of turns in. Buttons up with it. And here's the O-ring seating. Right, before it gets too tight, switch over to your torque wrench. It's 25 Newton meters. This one goes down to 28, but 28 will be fine. Keep tightening it up till it clicks. There we go. Needs nothing. Alright, so I torqued that up. I put all this box back together, the airbox and everything, the little pipe behind it. And we put these grommets back in. If you want to change your air filter, so there's 4 screws, there's 7mm, there's 1, 2, 3 down there, and 4. You just take them off. They don't come all the way out, but you'll know they'll be out the threads. So you pull that out, and then this thing on the side here is also part of your air filter. You'll see it's massive. Now you pull up on the side and it comes out easy enough. But when you tighten these up, don't tighten them up too much because they can split. I will be doing that at a later date though. Okay, so I'm going to re-jack up the car. As soon as the oil is stopped dripping, it's always a good idea to replace the copper washer, the crush ring. But if you can't, if you're in a pinch, it's okay, they can be reused. But definitely worth it. Right, make sure you get this in. Start it off by hand. There we go. Should spin in nice and easy. Spin it all the way up. And then take your 21 and just give it a wee nip. Not too much though. It's a very shallow bolt. That'll do it. And for your own sanity, give your oil pan and bolt a good quick clean. Just get any oil off it. This is so when you put your new oil in, you'll be 100% certain if it is new oil that's dripping out or old oil. If it is, it'll just need another tighten up or something drastically wrong. The next video clip got corrupted somehow during the process of filming. I said in that part of the video that you need to use 5WD-30 oil that is suitable to be used in a turbocharged diesel and a car with a DPF. This is most new oils. Just check before you buy it, and it takes about 4 litres of oil. Right, I've just chucked about 3 litres of oil in, so gonna go underneath. Just make sure that that is not leaking, which it isn't, which is good. Now, I just need to check the level of the oil. That we wipe. See, that oil looks a lot better colour now than its previous black. Yep, we are actually quite high up on the dipstick by the looks of things. So I'm going to add a little bit more, and then I'm going to start the engine, let it run for a second or two, and then I'm going to check the level again. Make sure it's not in gear. Press the clutch down. There you go, oils lights just went out. Give it a couple of seconds for it to circulate the engine. Alright, I'll do it. Give it a stick of good cleaning. Back in, and then just check the level of the oil and top it up as needed. Forgot to record an outro, but yeah, once you've got your oil at the right level, refit that tray underneath, and that's you're done. Oil change done. I will link a video in the description for how to reset the service indicator on your dash. If this video helped you, leave a like, and if you want to see more, subscribe. Thanks for watching.